Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
And I'm Whitney Ward.
So we are now learning more about the investigation that led to the firing of former Spokane County Sheriff's Deputy Craig Chamberlin.
Now, Chamberlin, who is running to become the next county sheriff, claims that his firing by current Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich was politically motivated. Our Mark Hanrahan is joining us here in the studio now with more on what we have found in these records so far. Mark?
Yeah, good afternoon, guys. We are talking more than 300 pages of documents from the Internal Affairs investigation that we just got into the newsroom, so our team is going through those documents as we speak. However, Chamberlin was fired by Knezovich for multiple disciplinary issues, including lying during an investigation. As you referenced, that investigation was into a character letter that Chamberlin wrote for his daughter's volleyball coach. The coach was the subject of a child pornography case in federal court. According to records, Chamberlin told Knezovich that he did not know the letter was for a child porn case. He claimed the coach only asked for the letter because he was facing, quote, legal issues, and the coach did not tell him it was going to be submitted in court. Chamberlin said he wrote the letter based off a rumor he had heard.
My fault and bad wording on my letter that I wrote to him, and I'll be the first one to fully admit that. And I wrote it based on, like we spoke about before, the rumors and the speculations from the parents, and I should not have done that.
However, a copy of the letter that Chamberlin wrote shows that he said he was, quote, beyond surprised to hear the accusations against the coach. He also made reference to his career in law enforcement, and we also found an administrative report where a detective reported that Chamberlin told him in November of last year that his daughter's volleyball coach had asked for a character letter for an upcoming sentencing. That detective said he could not remember if Chamberlin said if he had written the letter yet. The detective also voiced concerns the matter may be used for political gain since he was planning on running against Chamberlin for sheriff. Our team is still going through all those documents. We'll bring you more about what they entail coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, sounds good, Mark. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take a quick pause from the headlines as we take a look outside. I hope you at least had a raincoat, an umbrella.
Oh, that's good.
All the above actually would be great on today.
And all of it waterproof.
Yes.
That would be the best part. The rain is going to taper off this evening. I'm tracking drier weather overnight and again on Friday through the weekend, but we've had so much rain during such warm temperatures that we now have flood advisor in effect. All those areas shaded in green. Those include Kootenai County and Shoshone County. You're down towards Latah County. So again, as you can see, lots of flooding. Matter of fact, the Coeur d'Alene River at Cataldo looks like it's going to reach flood stage. Right now, we think most of the flooding will be minor and much of it will just be in agricultural areas, but we're going to continue to monitor that. We're at 43 degrees right now. Wind is out of the southwest at 13 miles per hour. We take a look at the latest satellite and radar pictures. Still that rain occurring across portions of eastern Washington and North Idaho. Heaviest showers look like they are to the north of us. We are seeing some snow falling at the higher elevations. That's good news as our daytime high was much cooler than what we've seen over the previous several days. We'll look for an overnight low tonight of 33. That should help stabilize that mountain snowpack. Dry on Friday and a high of 48 expected. For Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs near 50, but overnight lows below freezing.
All right, sounds good, Tom. Thank you. Hundreds of high school athletes are taking over the Spokane Arena as the State B basketball tournament returns now for the first time since the start of the pandemic.
Wow. Yeah, Kyle Simchuk explains why it's a big deal for local businesses.
Talking with parents and players, they're just excited to be back in Spokane competing in this tournament, which draws in roughly 3,000 people. All of them need a place to sleep and restaurants to eat at. It's great news for local businesses.
WIAA state championship tournaments.
$4.2 million. That's how much money the State B tournament is expected to bring to the local economy. Across the street at David's Pizza, only a few tables left tonight. A much different story last year when the tournament was canceled.
Fun to have it happening again. We're very thankful.
Monica Drogue has been coming to State B since 2014.
I have a daughter that plays for Mount Vernon Christian, and my husband is the coach. This is a wonderful place to have this tournament, and it's just really fun. The atmosphere and seeing all the teams and all the school spirit, it's really fun.
960 young athletes traveled from around the state. For some, it's their first time playing in a state tournament and on such a big stage.
The courts are pretty fun. the lights, all the fans cheering.
It's really nerve-wracking,
yeah,
and it's really loud, so you can't really hear what your coaches are saying, so you got to step in kind of and call out your plays.
It's just a great vibe here. It's a good time, just a good place to get together, have some fun, watch some good basketball.
We lost, but it was still a good time.
We hope we're playing in the championship on Saturday.
Tickets are still available for the tournament, which wraps up this Saturday. Reporting from the Spokane Arena, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.
Last October, the Elmira Middle School in Lincoln County burned down. Well, during today's State B games, the district will fundraise to cover some of the costs of rebuilding their middle school. They are hoping to fundraise $500,000 to fund another 1,000 square feet for career technical education and a fitness center. Details on how to donate are on your screen right there. Checks should be made payable to the Columbia Basin Foundation with Elmira in the memo line. You can also send money through PayPal or with a grain transfer through Highline Grain Growers. The district plans to break ground on their $28 million building project this spring.
Well, one of the many people with great Tom Sherry memories is, of course, the mayor of Spokane now. And that, of course, would be Nadine Woodward. So after the break, we're speaking with the now mayor as she shares her message to Tom as he is heading into retirement.